It sounds so cliche, but I really, really miss the... It was so perfect because every day was an adventure. It felt like... When I was 10, it was my mission to be a YouTuber.
Everybody, welcome back to my channel.
I said to myself, I was gonna make challenge videos, I was gonna play a fuck ton of GTA 5, I was even gonna make vines.
When dogs attack! Ow! The devil!
Essentially, I was going to be entertaining.
Yo, when Roman Atwood dies, I wanna be the next vlogger.
And everybody
I don't have to.
was gonna know my name.
Oh guys, this is the end. Credits will make an end. Shout out Skylar, stop saying Alex. Today we're talking about the Charlie challenge. So, Carson is around that corner.
So, of course, it didn't end up that way. I went into middle school with like 2 or 3 videos uploaded and 0 views. And let me tell you something, middle school was awful for me. I mean, dude, it was... Where do I even start, man?
There was one time I had khakis on, and I was trying to pee, but I couldn't get the thing out to pee, and I pissed all over my leg. And of course, that was there, she was wearing crutches, nobody else has crutches. Darker. And then one day she just like disappeared, so a test or something. And out of nowhere, all we hear is like, it'd be better if like I wasn't alive right now. And I remember the moment I said that I was being so come to middle school, for some reason they put me, there was this girl that I liked, and I sent her this image, and her only response was like, ha 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 ha, like over text.
Oh my fucking god. So look, I was not a fucking YouTuber. By any stretch of the imagination. Like, I was just a kid getting good grades because my dad was talking about this magical place. He called it California. What could this place be? You know, we started asking so many questions and my dad was like, well, I'm just gonna book a plane to... Whoa, like, what is this place? I said to myself, this is it! This is the dream! I started to ask myself, if Los Angeles is the destination, then how the hell am I gonna get there? I never really knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. And every time I was asked that big question, I kind of just shrugged. There was one day I was at the beach with my family and I saw this sunset. I looked up and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. For some reason I got this really strong urge to just take out my phone and take a photo. And when I grabbed my phone and I saw the result, it reminded me of the... After that, I picked up my first camera and I very quickly called myself a photographer. Not long after, I picked up the guitar. I discovered Novo Amor and Bennett Coast, 2 of my favorite artists, and I saw the places that music took them. Maybe, as a guitarist, I could have... And then after that, I bought a brand new camera, and I was making YouTube videos again. Let's say I walked to the supermarket with just my underwear, but also short films. And for the first time since I was a kid, I told myself, I soon realized that my 2 dreams started to converge. Wanting to live in Los Angeles, and this newfound one of wanting to be an artist. And the future had never felt so clear to me. Get into a college in Los Angeles for filmmaking. Or music. So, I worked my butt off in high school. And this is gonna sound so snobby. I maintained a 4.0 GPA. I stayed after school for the debate, and the point is, I wanted this dream so bad, I was not leaving anything to chance. Before I knew it, it was time to apply to schools, and I chose 5. 4 of them were for film, 1 was for physics. I don't give a fuck about physics, but anyways, Syracuse gets back to me first. And I don't know how familiar you might be with opening college acceptance letters, but they make this thing super suspenseful. You get the email that there's a decision. You log on to their portal, and you click the view letter button. And there's either confetti on your screen. Syracuse University, Office of Admissions. Dear Skylar, thank you for your interest in Syracuse University and your application. After careful review of your application, including your academic record, the admission committee regrets to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission. Okay, it's a little disheartening, but so what? Syracuse didn't accept me, that's fine. I still got 3 more film schools to go. No, and no. At least I got accepted for physics at Penn State. So here's the thing, right? At this point, I'm really shitting my pants. It's either dream or no dream at all. I got my final letter from Loyola Marymount University on my birthday in 2024. So I'm at dinner, right? I'm on my phone and I see the email. As I'm typing in my information, I'm like, please, please. And I shakily hit that view letter button. And it's fucking confetti! My future started to flash before my eyes. And all I could think was, finally! Fucking finally! Now, it's time to see how much the school is going to cost. So, I graduate from high school. Yippee-ki-yay. And after a few weeks, I was told how much it's going to be. Let me just reenact this really quick, okay? Yo, where is he? No! No!
Dude, no, real shit. I heard college, dude, it's that fucking whoa, no.
Okay, hold on, wait, somebody's calling me.
It's so valid. Dude, yeah.
Hello?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nah, bro, dude. Oh,
Dude,
shit.
like, the weirdest thing just happened.
Shit,
This guy
dude,
was, like, breathing.
Guess who just fucking texted
This
me?
dude's calling me again, hold on.
God, bro. Oh,
Hello?
so- Oh, dude, he said...
Hey Skylar, I'm just calling to let you know that you received over $18,000 in scholarships. Oh, hello. That's like really good news. Thank you. Yes, of course, of course. So, the grand total will be $63,000 a year. We hope to hear back from you soon, okay?
Sir, I would have to go
All right, bye-bye.
$250,000 over 200.
Fucking. So I sit here and I'm like, where are we getting over $250,000 from? Immediately, I'm like, well, it's over. There goes the plan. I'm incredibly skeptical, but I keep getting reassurance that's gonna work, and everybody in my family is telling me, go. We will be okay. So, we committed to the school, and with my future locked in, I spent that summer as if it was my last time as a kid.
Bro, I got you cookies and eating ice cream. That's not even funny.
So I guess it's a good time to mention that I never went to California. One week before I was supposed to move in and finally start living this dream that I worked so hard towards, I canceled everything. It didn't take long for me to learn that my family was willing to sacrifice literally everything to let me live out my dream. And I just wasn't comfortable with that. And I can sit here and I can say that I wasn't comfortable with that. But most importantly, I was scared. You know, the entire time I asked myself, what if my family spends over $250,000 and by the end it doesn't work out? What if I don't make friends? What happens if film school isn't for me? I was just so scared of it not working out. And that's the reason why I didn't go. It's been 2 years since I made that decision. And every day I curse myself for it. Like, when I look back on it, there are so many different things that we could have done differently. We could have pulled loans. I could have done the work study. I could have gotten more scholarships. The point is, I keep replaying everything in my head, and I keep wondering where I could be right now if only I had done things different. I just feel so lost. I feel like a disappointment. I'm so incredibly far from where my parents expected me to be, from where I expected myself to be. These past 2 years, I've just been sleeping, getting angry at the smallest things. My brain has felt foggy, and worst of all, I'm not even creative. And I keep getting caught in these cycles where I beat myself up over this decision, and then I do nothing, and then I beat myself up for doing nothing. I just miss when I was happy and optimistic. But most importantly, I'm just tired. I'm so tired of feeling this way. In the past 2 years, I've done so much crying. But at this point right now, I feel nothing but anger, disappointment, and numb. And I want it to change so bad. Like, I don't think you understand. I have gone online. I have scoured YouTube, Reddit, trying to find inspiration, ways to change myself, and nothing can help me get rid of this mindset. I've tried talking to so many different people. I've consulted AI like so many times too, dude. I'm so desperate for change. I think the worst part is when people say, you just have to move on. You just have to forget about it. Man, I wish it was easier said than done. Like, do you really think I decide to wake up every morning and choose to feel this way? Some people might argue that I really am choosing to live my life this way because I'm refusing to give it up, but it doesn't feel like a choice because every morning I wake up and it's just there. I just want change. And I want to stop thinking about this. I don't know. I don't have any grand plans. In all honesty, I'm not even optimistic. But for some reason, there's this feeling that I need to keep going. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But you know what I'm going to tell myself right now? It's because I'm only 20. Right? I don't know if anybody really knows what they're doing. And maybe I should be a lot more forgiving of the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. And when you really think about it, my life's just starting. You know, I'm tired of feeling this way. I think it's time for change. I just want to go out and start becoming that person that I've always wanted to become. A filmmaker, musician, photographer, artist in LA. Rather than sitting here and thinking about how it should have been me 2 years ago and how I would still be out there, how about I just start doing it, right? Because when I really think about it, the only person that's going to get there is me. As I've been editing this video, I'm learning that I really, really love this. And it's not up to my standard just yet. But here's the thing, I can't give up until I've made it to Los Angeles. And I've made that place my home. I just need to start doing it. So mark my words. This is only the beginning. If there's anything I've learned from these past 2 years, it's this. Be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, and don't ever give up, and we will all find our way.